Confirmation of appointments of chairman and members of the governing board of the Federal Road Maintenance Agency, FERMA. In accordance with provision of Section 2 of the Federal Roads Maintenance Agency Amendment Act 2007, I forward herewith the nominations of a chairman, a managing director, and 6 representatives drawn from each of the 6 geopolitical zones as members of the governing board of the Federal Road Maintenance Agency for confirmation by the Senate. Mr. Tunde Lemo, Chairman, and Nuruddin Abdurrahman Rafindadi, Managing Director, Buba Silas Abdullahi, Executive Director, Baba Gana Muhammad Ajib, Executive Director, Engineer Shehu Usman Abdullahi, Executive Director, Loretta Ngozi Chukwu Nagolu, Executive Director, Mujadu Stanley Dako, Executive Director, and Vincent Oladapo Kolawole, Executive Director. While hoping that the request will meet the usual expeditious consideration of the Senate, please accept, Mr. Senate President, the assurances of my highest esteem. Yours sincerely, Muhammad Buhari.
Yesterday, when the Mr. President,
yes.
As we are talking about the state issue, the zonal issue, I also want to mention about states. Because if you look at this appointment that was made, there are some states, for instance, it is the turn of Ebonyi State, but when you look at that appointment, the state that had not finished, they were really appointed again, instead of appointing where the appointment was. So I want to they should handle it together. That is not what I'm saying, Mr. President.
Sit down. To be seen, to be doing justice to all parts of the country. Mr. President, I am of the opinion that we should not continue with the screening, because it will be functus officio that for them, if they conclude everything and we still come back and start talking about the issue. So if we want actually to do justice to all parts of the country, I'm of the opinion, I'm strong of the opinion, that we should keep everything in abeyance. Let the President come down. After that, we can now look at the issue politically. I so move.
Regarding FEMA. And Your Excellency, I just want to call the attention of this Senate to the provisions of Section 14(4) of our Constitution. It says that the composition of the government, 14(3), the composition of the government of the Federation or any of its agencies and the conduct of its affairs shall be carried out in such a manner as to reflect the federal character of Nigeria and the need to promote national unity and also to command national loyalty, thereby ensuring there shall be no predominance of persons from a few states or from a few ethnic or other sectional groups in that government or in any of its agencies. I don't have a problem with any particular part of Nigeria, but I have a problem with the way government is directing its appointments. Over the last 2-3 weeks, we've had cause to either discuss this FEMA that has been announced today, or the NDIC, or the AMCOM, or Federal Civil Service Commission. The heads of all these parastatals have come from one particular part of Nigeria. And this is completely unfair. We can't sit in this Senate and allow that to go out. So I believe we need to point it out to the federal government to ensure that every part of Nigeria is represented in the running of Nigeria. So this is completely unacceptable to me, sir.
Whenever government sends in any request for confirmation of appointments, government does its homework very well. Mr. President, what the Deputy President of the Senate raised is not to have a complete picture. He has restricted his consideration to very few. If you go to the larger picture, that issue is not supposed to be raised in the first place. So, Mr. President, Mr. President, Mr. President,
Let me come in here. Let me come in. Distinguished colleagues. Distinguished colleagues.
Mr. President, I'm not from the southwest part of Nigeria. Let me be blunt. The issue raised is predominance. But if we can have the larger picture, I'm sure that we could see a balanced spread of appointments. So I don't want us to really devote so much time to looking at the very narrow picture of what government is doing in terms of
thank you.
This issue that we should step down this point from the other paper until we get the report of the Federal Character Committee.
No, it was
and
FERMA.
I still want to move, sir.
It was FERMA that I read that he made.
No, what I'm saying, it was this was the contentious issue.
No. It was FERMA.
Mr. President, if we want to shout no, I can do better as a comrade. But I don't want to go that route of shouting no. But what I'm saying is that, Mr. President, in line with what was discussed and this one, I am moving and suggesting that we should step down this item until the Committee on Federal Character comes in and gives us a true picture, because we cannot have everything coming from one area. We are talking about federal character, so let's make it holistic, so that the federal character should come up like supporting the leader in a way that we should look at the holistic full picture, so that we can work together. So I'm saying this should also go the same way.
Okay. Justice to any part of this country. But we all agree that the moment we are just all speculating, it's not based on a document that we have all agreed on. I'm just asking, please, that let us get the document from federal character. If the document from federal character suggests what you are saying, then we will hold action. But if it will be unfair, if the document from federal character does not support that. So all I want to appeal, we'll tell our chairman of federal character, bring a report on Tuesday. If the report on Tuesday suggests that